Now, at least 6 people have died in Pakistan in violence between security forces and protesters demanding the release of former Prime Minister Imran Khan. 4 security officers and 1 civilian were killed when a vehicle rammed them on a street, and a police officer was also killed in a separate incident. Tensions escalated as demonstrators broke through a ring of shipping containers put in place by the military to lock down the capital, Islamabad. I'm joined now by Zulfi Bakari, former Special Assistant to Imran Khan. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. And I should point out you're in London at the moment. Imran Khan called for these protests. What is he seeking to achieve?
Well, at the beginning of the protest, Mark, we had 3 demands. One was to give the stolen mandate of the election back to us. One was to revoke the 26th Amendment to the Constitution, which basically got rid of the independence of the judiciary. And the third was to release all political prisoners, including Imran Khan, from their illegal incarceration.
And do you think you will achieve any of those? How far will the protests go, do you think?
Well, we've entered into Islamabad, but the last 48 hours have been quite bloody. And tonight, and as we speak, it seems to only be getting worse. They've switched off the lights and come in and started firing directly at peaceful protesters. We already have about 6 people dead. One of my own workers from my constituency is in hospital right now getting an operation done with a bullet shot to the leg. So, it just depends how they can, what brutality they're going to continue with, especially in the next few hours. The former First Lady Imran Khan's wife and the Chief Minister Ali Gandapur are in a container. And apparently the military and the Rangers are going in to deal with them with a heavy hand. And lots of people have been shot around that container now to try to disperse the crowd.
Right. And the government is accusing Imran Khan of causing violence and chaos. And I just see the Interior Minister of Pakistan is saying no talks with the protest leaders. So no talks. I mean, where do you think this is all heading, Zulfi?
The same Interior Minister, Mark, yesterday gave a speech on live television. It's viral everywhere, saying that if we want to deal with them, we'll put the Rangers in and we'll shoot everyone in 5 minutes. So this is the kind of rhetoric that they spread yesterday. And tonight, they will try to spread a narrative which will give them a free license to kill innocent civilians. It's not obviously going towards a peaceful end. We have the right to peaceful assembly. We have the right to do a peaceful sit-in. That's all we asked for. We asked for permissions via court. We asked for permissions via the government procedure. No one was giving us permission to come and have peaceful assembly. To create these blocks and obstacles to get there and start firing tear gas, rubber bullets, and now real bullets at your own people while terrorism is rampant in the country shows you the sort of decline towards the country's been in the last 2 years.
Now, the charges against Imran Khan are many, involving corruption, betraying state secrets, stealing state gifts. Is it your argument that these are all politically motivated?
It's not my argument. He just got bail on the state gifts last week, and the court ordered him to be released immediately. Guess what? Nobody released him. And they put a 5-day remand on him. As far as the state secrets, he's been acquitted from that case. And everything else, he's been given bail or the case has been thrown out. The working group of UN on arbitrary detention has given a 30-page decision saying that Imran Khan is illegally and politically victimized and should be released immediately, should be given compensation, and it's only being done so he doesn't contest in the elections. So he has won every single case. At the moment, he's in prison on a 5-day remand. That's how much of a banana republic it's become. He's won every case that's been going on in the courts, and our fear is that they'll try to take him into a military court if they can't succeed in the judiciary.
Right. Just finally, how is he being treated personally? Because I saw reports the other day that personal visits from family and lawyers had been stopped, that food was being rationed, that his cell was dark and cold. Do you have any idea how he is being kept personally?
He's been kept in solitary confinement. He's in a cell. I mean, I've stayed in that cell for about 12 odd days. It's a solitary confinement cell. He's Sometimes when they want to pick up the pressure, they'll cut off the electricity, like you said, food, wet cell, no meetings with any of his family members or his legal team, just like most of his court cases. Obviously they're trying to, whenever they want to squeeze him or try to put more pressure on him, then they just pick up the antics a little bit more. But he's been in the same cell for over a year and a half, which is also illegal because he's allowed a much better cell than what he is in current.
Okay.